Speaker of the National Assembly, Right Honorable all ministers present, all protocols yourselves. Without wasting much of the time, ladies and gentlemen, may I humbly request the Speaker of the National Assembly. May I request the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable MP, to invite our distinguished guest, the UN Secretary General, Mr. Blanco, to address us. Therefore, we will take questions from members of the press. Honorable Speaker.
Mr. Secretary General, members of our entourage, the Vice President, members of Parliament here present. Not much to say, suffice to mention that it is a great honor for us as Malawi and indeed as Malawi National Assembly to receive you this afternoon. As you are already aware, members of Parliament, and indeed Parliament itself is an integral part in the implementation and the realization of the Millennium Development Goals. We have a number of committees that oversee government departments that will do help in the implementation of various programs, and therefore we are part and parcel of the implementation of a number of programs, and whatever achievement government has made, we do share a stake in that form, and therefore it is an honor once again that the UN Secretary General is here championing the realization of the Millennium Development Goals and ourselves as a partner. Without much ado, I wish to request the Secretary General to address members of the press.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, Madam Vice President. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, good afternoon. I just had the honor to be the first foreign guest to address the newly opened, the newly built Parliament. This Parliament is magnificent and is a fitting monument for modern democracy. I was particularly pleased to see that the proportion of women representatives is growing. Women are the backbone of any society. As you know, the backbone starts at the head. My speech to Parliament focused on Africa's development challenges, in particular, the Millennium Development Goals. I had a simple message: we can and we will achieve the Millennium Development Goals. The reason for my optimism is right here in Malawi. In a few short years, Malawi has gone from famine to feast, from food deficit to surplus, from food importing country to food exporting country. There is nothing miraculous about it. It is the result of one simple truth. Where we try, we succeed. Where we don't try, we fail. It is a message that Malawi can proudly proclaim across the world. It is a message that I'll take with me to G8 and Millennium Development Goals Summit meeting in September. And I hope, ladies and gentlemen, it is a message you too can spread around the world. The role of journalists, the media, is crucially important in sending the messages around the world. In my speech to Parliament, I laid out 4 elements for success. The first, many promises have been made by the developed world, needs to be delivered. New Africa is the implementation of these promises. Second, unleashing Africa's potential is a job for donor nations, African governments, the private sector, and civil society. Africa's people may be poor, but the continent is rich in resources and the potential. Third, the fight against poverty, hunger, and disease must be coordinated. We cannot just pick and choose. That is why I'm going to Umandama tomorrow morning to see how effective integrated holistic development is done on the ground. The fourth element for success is leadership. Africa too has a responsibility to deliver on development, on good governance, and on human rights. This is a responsibility for government and for the African Union. In that regard, it is unfortunate that laws that criminalize people on the basis of their sexual orientation or gender identity still exist in some countries. Penal codes criminalizing homosexuality should be reformed. This is what I have asked this Parliament. For this reason, I am very happy to report that in our discussions today with President Mutharika announced officially that he would pardon the two young